Well, welcome along. Welcome along to Business Owners Smashing Online. It is, yes, it's Tuesday again. How about that? I felt like only yesterday that it was Tuesday, but apparently that was last week. So if you haven't been here before, Business Owners Smashing Online, it is a show for entrepreneurs, for business owners, and for people with an entrepreneurial passion looking to get into business as a full-time thing or even as a side hustle or getting a hobby online. So the show there is all about helping with your online apps, tools, strategies, processes, and anything to do with the online aspect of business. My name's Nick Cree, and I am your host for this evening. Just to help me, let's find out who is in the room tonight. So your opportunity to introduce yourself. This part is totally voluntary, of course. But feel free to pop your hand up with the little raised hand icon in the toolbar down below, and you can introduce your name, your business, what do you do, and also, what are you hoping to get out of tonight? Our guest speaker tonight, well, there is no guest, it's me. So, and tonight we're looking at the 12 non-negotiable things that you need to be successful online. So let's see, who's going to be first there, putting up their hand. Introduce yourself, your business, and what are you hoping to get out of tonight? Michelle, is that you with your hand up? I think it is. Unmute yourself and come and introduce yourself.
Hey, how you going, everybody? My name is Michelle Ripper, and I'm a life and business mentor with a business called The Life Fandango. And I coach women in their 50s who want to redefine themselves, reinvent themselves, and put finishing touches to their masterpieces, their life. So that's what I do. And tonight I'd love to understand more about I find the marketing side and the online side of marketing quite confusing, being a post-war baby boomer myself. So I just thought this might help me to understand a bit more about that aspect, so I can advise my clients a bit better too and put them in the right direction. Yeah,
excellent. Sounds good. Yeah, you're probably a little younger than me, so you know that post sort of baby boomer stuff doesn't wash really. So I think we'll get you out of that, and let's find out what you can do in this arena. All
fantastic.
Right. Excellent. Who else have we got here along tonight? Give us a wave. Hit the wave icon. Oh, I can see these faces here brimming with excitement to come and introduce themselves. It's a race to see who's next. Ron Beswick, I knew it was going to be you. So you were looking for the button, weren't you?
Yep, that's right. Looking for the button. Yeah, I was holding back, waiting for some of these new faces I haven't seen before to let me know who they are. But yeah, Ron Beswick. Yeah, haven't been along for. I was here last week, but haven't been here for a while. And yeah, with my wife Ali and I, we have a coaching business as well, and our focus is on helping people that are coming up to that magical age of what's traditionally called retirement to think more rewiring rather than retiring, and looking forward to the fact that, you know, it might just be spending as many years in your third act than what you were in your first and second act. So it's important to focus on how you really get the most out of your third act. And so that's our focus. And tonight, well, you always have a surprise in your list of 12 or more things that are so important to have in our repertoire. So looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, no pressure there, a surprise. I'm sure I've got a couple of surprises here anyway. In fact, I think the whole thing is going to be a wee bit of a surprise. So looking forward to it. Thanks, Ron. All right, who else have we got here? Looks like we've got Jeff Field with his hand up. How are you, Jeff?
Yeah, good, thanks, Nick. Guys, I'm Jeff Veal, the business guru from downtown Manila in the Philippines. I've got a team up here of virtual assistants, graphic artists, web developers, you name it. We try and do it. So if you'd like some help, reach out. And I'm always here to see what Nick's got to say for himself. He's always offering value. So that's what we're all here for, guys. Have your pad and pen ready and jot down all the notes that Nick and all the program that Nick shares with us. Thanks, Nick.
Excellent. Thanks, Jeff. And also thank you for sending through some of the tools and apps. So you've sent me through some interesting ones to explore. So I really appreciate that. Really helps me a lot.
No worries.
All right, time for one more. Who's our lucky last to introduce yourself tonight? Your one and only chance to introduce yourself on Business Owners Smashing It Online today. Tracy, how are you? I think you're waving your hand. You weren't scratching yourself, were you?
No, sorry, the little hand keeps disappearing from my screen. So I was madly trying to work out how to turn it on. Hi, everyone. My name's Tracy. I'm primarily a body worker, but looking to get into the mind space. So doing EFT and matrix reimprinting. So I help people reprogram their subconscious negative memories and beliefs to relieve those so people can move forward with their lives. Yeah.
And what are you hoping to get out of tonight?
Well, a lot of things on your email caught my attention today. So automated lead generation, very attractive to me. Why customers choose others and what to do to get them back. So I've got quite a number of bodywork clients I haven't seen in a while since COVID, and it'd be nice to get them back in, but get them more into more of my matrix reimprinting and tapping work, avoiding time wasters, and I like the shit ton of free traffic that you put in there. So there's just quite a few things I'm interested in. So thanks for listening.
Oh, it's a real sort of a real tick box of things there. So excellent. Looking forward to that. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right. Well, welcome along to Business Owners Smashing It Online. Let's kick it off for tonight. And we do have an agenda for tonight as well. In fact, there's an interesting little thing I'm going to try on Zoom here, which I haven't tried before. So let's give this a go and see how it works. All right. And I don't think it worked, actually. There you go. All right, and we're on the wrong slide, so let's head over to this one here. In my excitement there of showing you a brand new thing that Zoom can do, of course I didn't do it, and I ended up in the wrong place. So there you go. So if tech stuff happens to the tech guy. All right, we do have an agenda tonight, and first up, as usual, I do have some cool online tools to share with you. And a couple of these are credit to Jeff, who sent them through earlier on this week. And I thought they're pretty cool. So I really wanted to come through and share those ones with you. Then we have the main billing or the presentation tonight, which is all about 12 non-negotiable online tools every business must have to succeed outrageously. So this one's got a little bit of a twist to it, and so I'm looking forward to working through that with you. And of course, we'll have time for questions and answers. As always, I always like these sessions when they're with me to be interactive. So if you do have questions, then feel free to mute yourself and ask away or drop them into chat, and I'm happy to for it to be something that you get the most value out of tonight. But let's move through to our social media. So this is an opportunity for you to check in on social media. So whatever platform you prefer to use, whether that's Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, the newer one, Threads, LinkedIn, let's go and pick up your phones or your computer, whatever you're on, and check in. I've just got Facebook up on the screen, so it's wherever you create a post. So on Facebook, you have, if you tap on what's on your mind, a screen flies up from the bottom, and one of the options there is check in. If you tap on that, it'll bring up a range of places, probably close by you. If you don't see Business Owners Smashing It Online, just type it into search, it'll show up, tap on it, and that'll open your post. So feel free to take a selfie, or a photo of your, where you're sitting. If you've got a green screen up to hide all the mess behind you, just poke it around behind the green screen and take a photo of that. Or if you happen to be eating dinner, sort of show us what you're eating for dinner, but post something up there that's interesting as well. Tag me in. If you're here with someone, tag them in as well too. If you think someone else may be interested in this, feel free to tag them in by sort of inviting them along as well too. So not too late for them to join. A couple of reasons why we do this. One is to spread the word of this event just a little bit further. You may have noticed that the likes of particularly one social media platform with a big F has really clamped down on the reach of posts. So if you find that your messages are not getting through and not enough people are seeing it, it's not your fault. It is the work of the social media platforms who want you to pay for that reach. So these sort of things where you're sharing these to your networks as well too, that helps to spread that word a little bit further and helps to push back against that algorithm. So it's one of those things that, yes, doing it for here, but if you're running webinars or shows or, you know, your own things as well too, always good to ask other people to do it because that helps to promote you and push yours out to the algorithm a little bit further as well too. And of course, it does build your digital footprint as well. So as you are commenting and posting and sharing on the social media platforms, sometimes people will hover over your little icon image and I'll click on it, come to your profile. And it's always good to have that set up in a way there that people are able to find out, you know, what you do, navigate to your website, navigate to some of your other social media sites. And of course, the things that appear on your profile, things like, you know, what you've posted, what you've liked, what you've shared. And obviously when you share this here, then that appears on your profile as well. And sometimes that's enough there for people to want to connect with you because you've got something in common, or maybe you've got something that they're interested in. All right, well, let's move through to our cool online tools for this evening. And I do have a selection of these to run through. All right, so the very first one is, didn't mean to have it just on the pricing section. We'll come down to that shortly, but it's one called AI. Who here finds that, you know, running ads on these platforms is a bit of a mission, don't quite understand it, get lost in it sometimes? Who's in that sort of boat there? Yep. So, and these platforms keep on changing what they do too. So just when you think you've got hold of it, then it changes again. So one of the good things about the AI revolution, I suppose, that has come along is that lots and lots of tools there to help you when you don't sort of fully understand the platforms, or they're doing things that and changing things around that make it a little more difficult for you. So this particular tool here is for those of you that are either running ads or are considering running ads, but not quite sure how to do things like A/B split tests or how to run sort of a range of ads across the platform, not sure, you know, how to test ads to see which is the best one that works and to just go with that one there. So this particular AI tool really helps with you creating your ads. So, and what it does is you explain to it, and it's really just a text explanation of what it is that you're wanting to achieve. You drop that into text. There's a button here that says generate ad creatives there. So you'll follow the prompts through and it will generate things like your headlines, your body copy and images. And it will look and see what are the things that give it the highest conversion rate. So, you know, there's a whole algorithm behind it that it's analyzed a whole ton of ads in the past. So it knows, or it's got an algorithm there that really helps with creating ads that are more likely to get the engagement that you're looking for. So this one here, it generates the images, it generates the headlines, it generates the text. As with anything with AI, it's not 100% perfect. So, you know, you do need to cast your final eye over it just to make sure you're reasonably happy with it. Particularly looking out for images of people that have got 6 fingers and sort of 3 arms and those sort of things. They sometimes happen with AI image creators. So just be aware of those sort of things. But, you know, they're easy enough to regenerate and to tweak and to fix as well. And then you can run the ads from this platform. So it'll shoot it through to, you know, the likes of Facebook. So you connect it up, and it will actually run the metrics, and it'll let you know which are the winners and which are the losers, and really focus in on the winners as well too. You can always also check out competitors' ads. So if you've got competitors in your space and you wonder, how they're doing with their ads, which is good for you to be able to get some inspiration on the sorts of things that you could do as well too. This platform will help you with seeing how well your competitors are doing as well too. So it's not only image and text ads, they've got video ads as well too. So there is generative videos in there. So it's creating videos for you as well. So there's a whole lot of tools in here that you may not get to if you are just in the ad platforms themselves. It's really quite a simple process to use. It is a click and work your way through all the prompts. It's not difficult, and it helps you to get those ads up and running and to get them actually working sort of quicker than maybe you can yourself. So this particular tool, there is a price to it. They do have a 7-day free trial that you can go and check it out and find out how it works. If you like it, then what are we looking at? $29 a month to get started on that there as well too. So that one there is called adcreative.ai. Now, all of these apps and tools, we will drop these into chat. So if you're not sure where chat is, down the bottom of your toolbar is a little chat icon, or it's a speech bubble icon with chat written underneath it. If you click on that, that'll open up chat. And you'll see some people there that are introducing themselves there as well, which is great. But we'll pop all the apps and tools in there so you can save that at the end of the evening and then check it out in your own time. All right, this next app. This is winner.dev. So with so much time being spent on mobile devices, certainly the rise in people visiting websites and doing things from mobile devices over the past few years, it's been a rapid increase. Now, some people are still on desktops and use that predominantly, but so many more people are using their phones. In fact, they use phones in combination with desktop. So you might have done this yourself, where you've possibly clicked on something on social media, taken you through to a website, you read through the website, thought this looks interesting, don't quite get to do anything with it, and you come back to it on your computer. And if you've got an Apple computer, or I'm not sure whether Windows has it or not, certainly Chrome, if you're working off the Chrome browser, it remembers your history across all of your devices. And so people are able to pick up where they left off from, whether they started on their mobile or their desktop, they can pick up, on their other devices. So with mobile devices, sometimes websites, even though they are mobile responsive, sometimes they don't present the best on mobile. And so sometimes there's a case for creating a website app. So this particular site here, twinner.dev, is a way of creating an app from your website. And it's a fast process. In fact, not only will it create the app for you, and you do get some options there about what to include and what to exclude from the app. So not everything on your website, if it's not important to have everything there on the mobile version, then you can screen things out and leave other things in. And then once you've created your app, this one here has the option to allow you to go and publish that to the Apple App Store or to the Google Play Store. Why would you want to do that? Well, it's an easy way for people to access your content or your mobile version of the website by going to the App Store, and you can direct people there and they can download it from there, and it becomes an app on their phone as opposed to a bookmark on the phone. So apps are obviously easy to find because they sit on the app screen or the home screen as opposed to bookmarks in a browser. So, and of course, being in the app stores as well means that other people who are not currently your clients may get to find you and download your app as well too. So this is a no-code app platform. All you simply do is pop your website in and it does all the work in the back end to create an app for you. So the way to get started with this, if you click the Get Started button at the top, it has a free trial, a 14-day free trial. So you can get in, have a play, and it won't let you publish in the trial to the app stores, but you can certainly get to see how the app works. And if you like it, then you can subscribe to it. And all the pricing plans are at the top there, and it's not particularly expensive. So it is an affordable app. So there you go, $1 a month on the basic. That's if you're just Android, $3 a month If you're Android and Apple, if you want the full noise, then it is $5 a month. I think that's probably the cheapest app of the paid apps that we've profiled here. So it is reasonably inexpensive. So there you go. That one there is twinner.dev. This next app that I've got for you is one called syllabi.io. And it's this one here is to create videos for your social media. So this one here is, if you don't like being on camera, then you can have someone else appear on camera instead. So they have all of these AI characters, and you can choose whichever character you want, and you can choose the voice as well too. And add your content in as a text document, and then it will convert it into a video. And it's pretty realistic. These people that talk, it's very difficult to tell that they are AI voices. It really does sound quite natural. If you really listen hard, then you do pick it up, but for most parts, it's hard to tell. Now, these particular videos here, you can edit it, you can sort of add more to it, you can snip bits out of it, and you can then post it up onto social media. So you might post it up onto social media as reels or shorts, so you can cut them up into little segments there that you can load up as a story in that stories or reels section, or you can post them up into social media as a post on socials. So as we know, videos tend to get more views and traction than text these days. More people are viewing videos on the platforms. And so for those that are a little camera shy, this is a great way of getting videos up onto the platform to get the engagement that you're looking for in business. The other thing too is by having videos in these different video characters, it means that if you happen to be, let's say, focusing in on a demographic that you want represented in the video. So let's say you're wanting to focus on a teenage or sort of young 20s of women, and you happen to be an old bloke in business, probably not good, an old bloke sort of standing up in front of social media trying to talk to 20-somethings women. So you can have an AI character here that is a 20-something woman that is representing your product and able to speak sort of directly to the audience you're trying to take, and vice versa as well too. So it might be a young, let's say, financial advisor, who looks like they're in the 20s, talking to a 50-year-old. Sometimes us 50-year-olds don't listen too much to the younger ones, think, well, what do they know? What sort of life experience have they got? But they can just put up an old dude or an old woman in the videos there, and that AI can talk to you instead. So there you go. It's worth trying out. There is a free trial on that as well too, and it really is just a follow the prompts type of thing. And because it's got AI baked into it, you can give it an idea. It'll create a script for you as well, or you can put your own script into there. So that one there is called syllabi.io. Oh, this was quite a cool little tool that I found. It is called sketchwow.com. And what it does is it has a whole lot of diagrams that you can create for yourself. So in fact, I should have done this for tonight, shouldn't I? But instead of just having, say, text on PowerPoint slides or websites, or looking for stock images, you can create some really interesting sketch-like visuals to use in your marketing and in your sort of pieces of information that you create. If you're putting together programs or courses or things online you want people to engage with, again, rather than just having a flow chart, if you've got a sort of flow chart of a process, just a box flow chart out of Google Docs or Word docs, you can use something like this to create an interesting looking visual as well. So it's a very interesting platform in terms of giving you some unique graphics there that you may not have thought of before. There's a whole lot of examples in there as well. If you've got processes, some maps, even just icons that you want to use, then you can use this here. Now, the great thing about this is that the page that I'm on at the moment has a one-time order price for it. And it's normally on subscription, but now, so normally it's about $4.68 a year, and you're paying it on a monthly basis. But with this particular offer, they have a one-off payment of $49. So pay for it once and you have this for life. So that's why I'm including it here. And $49, fairly inexpensive. It is US dollars. So what's it, about $70 odd Australian or New Zealand? But it's a good little tool to have in your on your computer there for creating some quite unique graphics for yourself as well. So for this particular one, it is sketchwow.com. But in order to get this $49 deal, one-off deal, it's sketchwow.com/save. So if you go to the main site, you'll be paying the monthly subscription price. But if you go to the /save landing page, then you'll get it for the one-off price. All right, so that's sketchwow.com. And we've got another wow tool for you today. This one is tinywow.com. And this one here, this is courtesy of Jeff, actually. This one is a whole collection of tools and apps that you can use for a ton of things. So let's say, for instance, what have we got here? We've got, let's say, so you've got PDF tools, image tools, video tools, AI writing tools, and file tools. So let's go to, say, the video tools. And if we click on that icon, then that will bring up a whole lot of tools on this page that are helpful to you. So things like audio to text, so that's your transcription tool, and this is free, by the way. These are all free, so there's no paying for this. These are free tools. So you've got a transcription tool, a video to GIF tool. So you may know that you can't put videos into emails, but you can put an image of a video in there and link it to something like YouTube for them to play the video. But in order to make it look like a video, you can grab a snippet of the video, turn it into what they call a GIF image. It moves and looks like a video. And when people click it, then they still get taken through to the video, either on your website or on, say, YouTube. So you can do things like that there. You can edit videos, you can trim them. You can, what else have we got? There's another video there's video to text as well as audio to text, resize it. So lots and lots of tools that you've got in there. So that's just the video tools. And then you've got PDF tools, you've got image tools as well too. So this one here is just got a whole library of interesting tools that you can use for yourself. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Let's head back to where we were. All right. All right, so that one there is called tinywow.com. I guarantee you, if you have a task that you do not want to be doing, this one here will take you down a rabbit hole to avoid it for weeks. There are so many tools to explore in here. All right, well, that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for today. So I'd love it if you just drop into chat. What was your favorite tool? We've got all of the tools there. They're the last item in chat there at the moment to make it easy for you. And of course, we'll drop all of these tools into the Business Owners Smashing Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that group, now's a great time to go and join. So just go to Facebook, search for Business Owners Smashing Online, click the join button, and we'll accept you into there. And feel free to introduce yourself in there, and you can have a look around at some of the tools that we've got there in the past. And what's also exciting at the moment, well, it's exciting to me. I don't know whether it's exciting to you or not, but all of these tools that we've been producing over the years, we've been collating those and putting those into a cool online tools directory, which we are sort of going to be making available on our website. So if you're wondering what tool it was that we spoke about, you'll be able to go there and all of these tools will be listed in there. So what are our winners tonight? We got Tiny Wow. I think Tiny Wow takes it out tonight because there's so many tools in that. Well, what have we got? Will there be any copyright or license issues with these characters on Syllabi? No, there's not. When you subscribe to that service, you've got full access and rights to be able to use that. Excellent. Looks like my camera's moved. I've sort of dropped down to the bottom of the screen. I look like a hobbit at the bottom there. I'll just move that a bit. All right. And of course, if you've got any cool online tools that you think are worthy of sharing or they're your go-to tools, feel free to send them through to me. And if I do have a look at them and use them on the show, I'm more than happy to credit you as the source of those as well too.